quit on the trying to get player on. It seems that both teams this year are terribly organized. I thought the Eagles at least wouldn't have their act together, not having been there since 1981.
Yeah, I guess so.
We tried a number of people, and everybody is just tight as a drum. And so Mark reminded me that there was one person we asked for where they said, and it was one of those things, well, he might be in this guy's room. And they never said they wouldn't ring the room. They just, because they were so busy trying to track, they thought we had Freddie Mitchell's playbook, remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. they never said that person had a block or anything like that, or we needed their room number, which is what they usually say. They just kind of came back and said he's not there. And so, I don't know. I'm assuming his room's blocked, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's worth one last try, I suppose. Yes, Mr. Mornhinweg.
Sounds like a porn soundtrack. Huh? Oh, see? There you go. He's probably in capital letters, too.
This is Marty.
Marty, it's Drew and Mike calling WRIF Radio in Detroit.
Uh-oh.
How you doing?
Ouch.
How you doing?
Well, getting ready for a game.
I know.
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yeah. You don't have coaches, and we don't have fun, man. We're trying to win a game,
Well, tell us, how much do you not miss Detroit?
Oh no, I miss Detroit. Hey, to tell you the truth, right down there in Plymouth, we had some great friends, and my wife and kids enjoyed it very much.
Well, that's great.
Notice how I left myself out of there.
Well, things are coming along. It seems, you must have felt somewhat vindicated to see the team win 11 games in the 2 years after you left.
Well, I don't know about vindication, but I think it's pretty clear that, that team was torn down when I walked in there. And there were some reasons for it. I really do think it had to be done.
Mm-hmm.
But wrong place at the wrong time, and but I for anything really.
Well, it's not bad to be going to the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I've been in the NFL for 10 years, and I think 5 NFC championships and 2 Super Bowls. So that's my wife and kids and myself have enjoyed this league very much, and it's been good to us.
Well, when things ended in Detroit, I mean, were you down? Did you feel like, oh, geez, I wonder if I'll ever be able to pick myself up again, or did you sort of think coming?
What, like, you mean I got to go coach at the Plymouth Youth League?
Not quite that bad.
No, as you guys know, I never lacked for confidence, and that could be a strength or a weakness. But no, I knew, if you think you're pretty good, then typically you'll land somewhere.
Well, I mean, 2 years later in the Super Bowl, geez, it doesn't get much better than that.
God, yeah.
I was hoping we would do it last year. Of course, that didn't happen. And then I'm hoping again that we do it next year, because where is the Super Bowl next year?
It's right.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
You're already thinking ahead to next year's Super Bowl, eh?
Well, we got to get this one done first, and really this team and Andy and the rest of the coaches are really focusing and trying to, as the best we can, cut out all the distractions here, because it certainly can be a circus,
Oh, yeah. Well, you've been there before, though, so, I mean, were you able to impart much in terms of being there before?
Yeah, don't have any fun and focus on the game and have your fun afterwards. That's my approach. But, everybody's different,
mm-hmm.
and everybody handles it a little differently, and that's okay. That's okay. Like last time, after we won the Super Bowl, in Green Bay, I took a job to coordinate and quarterback coach in San Francisco, so I left a couple days later, and I always said the next time I get there, I'm going to enjoy it just a little bit more. Well, that's not happening. Can't happen. We got a game to win,
So do you have like your first 15 plays all ready to go yet, or are you still working on that?
Not yet.
How do you like Jacksonville? There's so many complaints down there nationally. It seems like people are always complaining about something. How do you find the town to be?
Yeah, you're asking. Yeah, I'm an assistant head coach. You're asking a coach. I have not been out of the hotel except for practice, really.
Really?
Oh no. Heck, I got a Cadillac STS down there waiting for me. I haven't even got in it yet. Now the players have been out. You know, they go out to dinner, and they have a little dinner thing for us, for the coaches right here. So, you know, we're working. We're still formulating the final touches on the game plan. Now, most of the stuff, game plan wise, was done last week, but we go through the whole process again this week, and we do make some small adjustments here and there. And with Terrell Owens' situation, there's been quite a lot more time spent game plan wise.
Well, he sure changed his tune in the last couple of days. He sounded like he was ready to go full bore, and then all of a sudden it was like, well, whatever I can offer, I hope I can be of some help. Did he run on that thing and find it wasn't as good as he thought it was going to be?
What, Terrell Owens, his comments, he backed off a little bit?
Just a touch.
That surprises me. Maybe he just wasn't feeling real good.
Wow.
At the time that he spoke, but I fully expect to see him on the field and playing at a high level, unless he has a setback between now and the game.
And now I know you're in a microcosm right now. You may not even be aware of this, but there's been some reports about Brett Favre retiring. Have you heard anything about that?
Yeah, come back and ask me if once he says it, because Brett Favre's still one of the very best quarterbacks in the league, and I think he's a football player. I just personally, knowing him, I have not spoken to him in a while, but just personally, I would think he's going to play another year or two.
Did you get to see Joey play at all this year?
Well, on film, you know, and then in the game that we played him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the one game. What did you think?
Well, I think he's coming along. They've got some people around him now. I mean, holy smokes, man! They got.
Oh yeah, my God, yeah.
They got number one picks at both receivers, number one pick at running back. Joey's number one pick at left tackle, at right tackle. The center's a number 2 pick. So they've got some talent around them, and I remember sending some stuff to Mr. Ford, in the future. And I thought, 04 through 08, taking into account the acquisition of talent, after we tore it down, the acquisition of talent and both draft and free agency, and then those players that I was playing, 8 to 11 rookies or second year men, at that point they would be experienced. And I thought 04 through 08 should be the very best years in the Lions' history.
Did you want to draft Joey? I mean, there's been so much debate over who wanted him, who didn't want him. Was he the guy you wanted at that number 3 pick?
Well, it wasn't my call, and I like Joey very much. I didn't have him quite that high. I at that point, I was going into my second year, and we had just, the roster had been torn down, and we were 6th in passing that first year with 3 different quarterbacks, and holy smokes, 7 different starting flankers, and just a mixed match of stuff. So I thought we would be, okay on offense, and philosophically, I wanted to kind of build a defense, and we just were decimated at the corner spot. So
was Jammer the guy you wanted?
There was 1 of 3 situations. Trade back. When you're not very good, you trade back and accumulate picks, and so that was first in my mind, and then second Jammer, and then and he's played pretty well for San Diego.
Oh yeah.
And then Joey. So it was not my call. The call was made for the future of the franchise. But I was in my second year, as you know, and when you draft a rookie quarterback high, a high first-round pick in your second year, he's going to play, first of all.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, he's going to play, and then, as you know, it's very difficult to win with a team that you're trying to rebuild with a rookie quarterback. Marino and Roethlisberger, they did a pretty good job, the rookie, but they were on good football teams,
Oh, they're the only 2 ever, really. Yeah. Anybody of note.
So for selfish reasons, I wanted to go defense there, but it was not my call, and took it and ran with it, and kind of had a little bit different outlook and vision offensively, because of the style Joey plays. I
know how busy you are. I won't keep you, but I did want to know: do you and Matt still talk? Are you guys friends, or is there bad blood, or just nothing?
Well, not bad, but I kind of teased him last night. I said, she can't even fire somebody right, I think it's only natural to feel a certain way after leaving a place under those circumstances, and so I think it's natural. So I'm not trying to be real nice about it or anything like that. I do have great respect for Mr. Ford and Bill Ford Jr. and hey, this is the business I chose.
Yeah.
You know, nobody made me go be a head coach. I chose to be in this profession, to be in the NFL, and sometimes, you know, you go through all kinds of heck to get to the top, to get to where you want to be, and so sometimes that's part of it. In fact, in most cases, that's part of it. Look at Bill Belichick, you know, Mike Shanahan. You know, there's been some coaches that go through all kinds of heck, and then they get another opportunity and make good. I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. I certainly learned a lot, and I've been through all the bad things. So I suppose I would handle, you know, the dips just a little bit better than a rookie coach would the next time.
You still want to be a head coach, right?
Oh yeah, but I think I do think it's a mistake to be in a rush. You know, everything I did was young. I was the youngest quarterback coach, the youngest coordinator in this league for a period of time, or at least a second. And I think I was the second youngest head coach in the league at the time. And but I was never in a rush, and I'm still not in a rush. And I'm in a great situation here. I think we're going to be good for the near, you know, in the near future for some time. And so I think it especially in this business, you know, if you're in a rush and trying to look ahead, I think you get a little frustrated sometimes. So I'm enjoying this. We're doing everything we can to win a Super Bowl, and you let the chips fall. You know, there's a lot of timing involved in becoming a head coach. You know, unless again I go back and coach, you know, in Plymouth Youth League. Say, I probably could get one of those.
Well, Marty, congratulations. Sure is a great rally, and I wish you guys the best of luck this weekend.
Yeah, heck, let's go get them. I hope you guys are going to be rooting for us now.
We'll be pulling for you.
Right.
Thanks for being such a sport with us, kind of catching you off guard there.
Hey, good to talk to you guys.
Thanks, Marty.
Bye.
Bye.
See.
Oh, my God. I can't believe that.
He was listed in capital letters.
He has no block on his phone.
Yeah, not only that, it's like you couldn't get the guy to stop talking.
I know.
I think we made his day, actually.
Jesus, I can't believe that.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's interesting on the Joey stuff, huh?
He was spilling.
Interesting indeed. He was spilling. It sure was.
That's huge. No one's ever gotten that out of him.
He obviously didn't want him.
No, hell no, he didn't want him. Good God, no.
He wanted defense. Mike and I were talking about how he went through that whole offseason saying Mike McMahon was his starting quarterback.
Yep.
And everybody's like, why is he? Why did they draft Joey Harrington? And he was obviously pissed, and he had worked on McMahon and developed him a little bit, and he knew he was further along than Harrington, so he was, I think, probably getting back at Millen by not giving him what he wanted by doing that. But, you know, sure enough, come game 3. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Mike.
Well, Marty, he
Bye-bye.
just went up a few notches in my book, though, for
you know it.
spilling all that.
Yeah, that was
God
cool, man.
almighty.
Although
Very
now
cool.
I'm definitely going to take the Patriots and give up the points because he's going to be less prepared because of the last 10 minutes. That's 2 plays he could have, you know, put
we've
into
been
the
working
book.
on, yeah.
God, he's funny. He is really...
It's funny the way he talks. He has a rhythm, the way he speaks, the words he chooses.
I know, it's so weird.
I know, it really is. It's really bizarre. That was really precious. Just that 1 second, that was the greatest, wasn't it?
He's so funny, though,
That was the greatest of all times.
The way he acts like, you know, well, of course this was meant to be. Who would ever doubted this? I mean, I mean, I thought he was so pimped. It just seemed like this guy, you know, I felt sorry for him when he was fighting.
Yeah, see, no reason for that.
Well, no, but in his mind, he acts like there was never any doubt.
Well, he even went so far as to say, if you're a great coach, you're going to land somewhere. And if you think you're a great coach, and so it's like, okay, so you think you're a great coach. Okay, I got it.
That's what hurt him was his confidence when the team was so bad.
Earlier this afternoon, they let Coach Mornhinweg go, and for a number of reasons, and it wasn't an easy decision, but it was one that we felt we had to do, and we move forward.
Having 2 quality, highly talented quarterbacks, in many cases, is a must in this league. So we're sitting good right now. We certainly have discussed the ramifications of Mike McMahon's contract, down the road. I would like to keep him.
All right, Jennifer, thank you very much. Here with Lions President Matt Millen. Matt, you've made the decision to keep Marty on as head coach. What went into that?
A whole bunch of things, but the least of which is he never lost the team. They kept on battling. And I think you always have to look at that. I think the players have been behind him. And because if you lose the players, you're dead. And you've been around him, Dan. You have a feel for that sort of thing also. So that was the one thing. And then I think the other thing is there are some circumstances that, regardless, that are out of our control. And so I think when you analyze it, you say, hey, look, if I'm a fan sitting at home, sitting on a couch with a brewski, I'm going to say, they stink.
Right.
Look at them. They're pathetic.
Bill Ford Jr. Gave me a call last week, and when he called, he asked if I would consider coaching this year. Came in a couple days later after Matt and Tom made some arrangements for me to fly into Detroit. The first thing that we did was we went to Bill's home. I got a chance to meet his wife and his 4 kids. Then we came over to this place. We took the grand tour through the suites and through the locker rooms, and needless to say, it was very impressive. And then I simply went back to the hotel. I was trying to get a little rest, and then who shows up? Tom Izzo drives over from East Lansing, and we spend the entire night talking about this possibility. And we typically run through these sort of things with each other, and we spoke that night for almost the entire night.
Funny listening to Mooch then. I remember watching that press conference and just thinking, I think so much differently of him now than I did at that moment.
Oh, yeah.
I still like him. I mean, I think he's a cool guy and all that. But I just was so sure that things were going to turn around fast.
God, yeah. Yeah.
And now it looks so much harder.
Always.
And he looks so much more like
weaker.
Another NFL coach.
Yep.
But
we have a way of doing that to our people.
I know. It's a tough situation.
Yep. Tough town, man. Tough town.
Well, hell, I'll tell you, Marty's
that was cool.
Guy. Yeah, that was very cool.
That was awesome.
All right, another Super Bowl participant has landed.
That's
the streak
right.
is alive.
That's right. Got it covered.